The MHPArena will be one of the 10 venues hosting matches at UEFA EURO 2024, operating under the name Stuttgart Arena during the tournament with a listed capacity of 54,000. The MHPArena sits within Bad Cannstatt, Stuttgart's oldest borough, as the centrepiece of the Neckar Park area alongside the River Neckar. The stadium has been home to Verein für Bewegungsspieler Stuttgart 1893, more commonly known as VfB Stuttgart, since opening. The stadium's history dates back to the 1930s, built between 1929 and 1933, designed by Paul Bonatz and Friedrich Scholler, and originally taking the name Stuttgarter Kampfbahn. After opening officially in July 1933, it would take the name Adolf Hitler Kampfbahn, in tribute to the German Führer and his ruling party. That name stayed in use until 1945 and the end of the Second World War, when Allied forces took control of Stuttgart. The Kampfbahn name was replaced by the name Century Stadium, with the stadium in use by US troops for games of baseball. It wasn't until 1949 that the stadium returned to German control, taking the name Neckarstadion as a reference to the nearby river. A year later, the West Germany national team played their first game following the war, a 1-0 win over Switzerland with an estimated record six-figure attendance. At the time where there was a running track present around its pitch, the Neckarstadion was selected as one of the host venues for the West Germany 1974 FIFA World Cup. It would hold 4 matches in total, with a maximum capacity of over 72,000. The Neckarstadion's next major event came in the 80s, hosting the 1986 European Athletics Championships. 2 years later, it would be a host venue for the UEFA Euro 1988, holding a group stage game between England and the Republic of Ireland, and semi-final 2 where the Soviet Union beat Italy 2-0. Major refurbishment work in the late 1980s and early 1990s was partly financed by car company Daimler-Benz, nowadays known as Mercedes-Benz. Stuttgart's strong links to Mercedes-Benz and the automotive industry as a whole led to the Neckarstadion being named after one of its local founders, Gottlieb Daimler. Daimler had tested the first internal combustion motorcycle and the first four-wheel automobile on the streets of Stuttgart back in the 1880s. By the time of this renaming, the Gottlieb Daimler Stadion had seen the creation of its well-known membrane roof, with work also being done to rebuild the upper tiers of the stadium's long sides. The Gottlieb Daimler Stadion name remained in use from 1993 until 2008, coinciding with the 2006 FIFA World Cup, where Stuttgart was a host city. A total of 6 games took place here, 4 group stage matches, as well as England 1, Ecuador 0 in the round of 16, and Germany's 3-1 victory over Portugal in the third place playoff. Aside from international competition, the Stuttgart Stadium also has major final pedigree. Back in 1959, Real Madrid beat Stade de Reims 2-0 in one of the first European Cup finals. Atletico de Madrid beat Fiorentina 3-0 in the replay of the 1962 European Cup Winners' Cup final, and in May 1988, PSV beat Benfica 6-5 on penalties after a 0-0 draw to win that year's European Cup. 2008 not only saw Stuttgart's home renamed to the Mercedes-Benz Arena, but also saw the start of its conversion into a football-specific venue. The long-standing athletics track would be removed in 2009, with new stands constructed and the pitch lowered by 1.3 metres in total. The former curves around the running track were rebuilt closer to the grass over a period of 2 seasons, complete for the end of 2011. The process wasn't without issue though, with one crane reportedly collapsing and a total of 18 undetonated Second World War bombs being discovered around the construction site. The Mercedes-Benz Arena's membrane roof was rebuilt in 2017, with the previous structure serving its 24 years of life. In preparation for Euro 2024, the stadium has undergone additional renovation work. The lower tier of the main stand has been rebuilt and expanded, with new facilities developed inside for players, media, staff and guests. Following 15 years under the name Mercedes-Benz Arena, the present-day MHPArena name came into use on the 1st of July 2023. The MHPArena today stands as one of Germany's largest football stadiums, able to hold just over 60,000 for domestic matches. Its interior is split into 4 stands. The Haupttribune and Gegentribune are the stadium's main stand and opposite longside respectively, the main stand housing VIP lounges and press seats. Stuttgart's most vocal fans enjoy the Cannstatter curve to the north of the Haupttribune. It takes its name from Bad Cannstatt being out beyond this side of the stadium. The base of its bottom tier including standing room for up to 8,000 people, and this is converted into seating through international matches. Opposite, the Untertürkheimer curve, so named because the borough of Untertürkheim is out beyond it. This is the commonplace for away fans to be located on Stuttgart match days, split into 2 tiers like the rest of the stadium and housing some premium lounges. 2024 will see the MHPArena host its 4th major international football tournament. In total, the stadium will host 5 games. Slovenia vs Denmark in Group C on Sunday the 16th of June, Germany vs Hungary in Group A on Wednesday the 19th of June, Scotland v Hungary in Group A on Sunday the 23rd of June, Ukraine v Belgium in Group E on Wednesday the 26th of June, and quarter-final 1 on Friday the 5th of July. Will you be attending any of the Euro 2024 games at the MHPArena? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to the Matchday Man for more stadium profiles like this one. I'll see you then.